Good afternoon. Um, I'm back from my doctor's appointment yesterday, and I had the catheterization, and for some reason I didn't get the hole fixed, but that's okay because I I may need a little more time in bed, and that's good because I don't want to miss any more of the hearings. Yesterday's hearings I caught up after I got home from the hospital last night, and it's amazing the crap that's coming out on these hearings. Anyway, it is October the 25th, my mother in law's birthday. Happy birthday. You know who you are. And it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I made notes because I want to make sure that I make these podcasts that I'm giving uh, proper endorsements for my Mr. Sunshine Baby and all the channels that I love on YouTube that I watch all the time. But I've made some notes also just to make sure that I don't miss anything that I want to say and try to be a little bit more entertaining. So here we go. I'm working on my health. Got that done. Mr. Sunshine Baby had his baby girl. Congratulations. God bless you. Take care of that baby. And the first man she falls in love with is her daddy. And if you keep at it, she will always love her daddy better than any other man in the world. Just remember, she's going to act like she hates you when she's a teenager, but she'll love you anyway, as long as you're there for her and you give her your advice that only a man knows, and she, she won't go wrong because you're a good man. And I know Mrs. Sunshine must be a good woman because you're working hard for the world and the people of Canada, and God bless you. So thank you for that. And I think somebody's messing with your signal. I just want to say, because they know you're not there to watch the shop, but not to worry. I'm staying tuned on your channel anyway, even though it keeps getting frozen. And it's never happened. And that's the reason why I used to watch you. I chose to watch you above all the other streams simply because I liked getting the full content. So just keep up the good work and don't worry, I got your back. Okay, so Monday, 1 week into it, for me watching, I've come to a couple of understandings. One is these Hendon, is it Hendon compilation of, anyway, it's all gossip. These reports that it's primarily gossip. And can you believe that they passed legislation in 2019 that allowed for the Ontario police to be able to spy on the people of the country of Canada, their own people. I mean, even the United States, who spies on everybody else, will not spy on their own people, and they don't charge people yet for thought crimes or disagreeing with the politicians. But apparently, that's against the law now in Canada. This is what's coming out, and if people don't start watching these podcast or these trials or this inquiry, they're missing out on all the freedoms that they've lost thanks to these politicians. Well, I got something to say about politicians. There's this one lady, a commissioner, the Ottawa Police Services. I'm wondering about them. I'm thinking they're more political than they are policing, frankly, because they seem to act an awful lot like politicians. A lot of them. No. Uh, I know that you got into policing because you want to do the right thing. Make sure you do. I know your conscience must have bothered you, people that are there for the right reasons during the tyranny of the last 3 years. But if you don't start standing up and telling the truth and thinking, that's what we used to call it when I was in school, thinking or telling the truth about your bosses, you're condemning your children to whatever world these elite people in politics and media and money and agriculture, they're all little elitists, and they've got something in mind for the rest of the world, especially the future. And I think it's important that you pay attention. And God bless her. I mean, I feel bad for her. I know that whoever that commissioner was that, started doing somebody else's bidding, perhaps only her own. It's never, if you're going to do something inappropriate or that rubs against your conscience, you should ask yourself, am I doing it for the right reason? And you should tell to yourself, no, I'm not doing it for the right reason. Because if you're doing something wrong, because you think you're going to end up doing something right, like, say, recording a conversation you have without telling the person that they're being recorded, so you could protect yourself and your career, that's kind of bad. Really unethical. And that kind of person has no business being in public or in politics, because they're easily corrupted by people that are smarter than them and will use them for their own means, like CBC or perhaps, the MPs with a little carrot, like, maybe you can have an MPP. Maybe you can become the next mayor. Maybe you can even become the next prime minister, God knows. I mean, if Justin Trudeau got to be one, anybody can. And I can tell you this, literally anybody could do a better job. God bless you all. Thank you for listening. I am going to try to keep up with my YouTube a little bit more often now. Thank you. Love you. Bye.